Hello, Hallo. My name is Victoria Countryman. This video is for subscribers to my channel. So yes, let's jump right into it. The cool thing about posting to YouTube is that I can do a bit more in terms of videos that I can't do just when I'm doing live stream. So I'm able to like cut in, PowerPoint slides or other resources that you can use. And you can always come back to these videos on YouTube. And I try to make the YouTube videos supplement the live streams. These are going to be a little bit more lesson-y focused because I think one of the best things about live streams is the interaction, like the ability to have people hop on, have people comment in live time and just having a conversation, whereas this is definitely me like directly talking to a camera. And I can like pause it, I can stop it, I can edit it, make it more professional, hopefully. So yes, today we're going to be talking about introductions. They're just some really basic things, and I think it's just important to practice like an introduction as like a whole thing, so that like you get better at flow and like know that you're pronouncing things correctly, and then like as you become really comfortable, kind of with like a memorized script, then you can move on though, and then you can add like your own flair, or you can change things as needed. So the first thing you want to do is tell people who you are. So the best way to do that, and again, this is for like real beginners. So if you're like a more advanced English student, you probably don't even need to watch this video. But the first thing you're going to want to say is, I am Victoria Countryman. I am, insert your name. I am John Smith. I am Rachel Johnson. I am, insert your name, right? First and last name. And then, like, who are you? What do you do? I am a student. I am learning English. I am an engineer. I am a scientist. I am an accountant. So you can talk about either your role, like maybe you're a student, maybe you're a teacher, or you can talk about like your literal job. And I'll try and like list up here different things that you might be, so that you can find the word for that in English. Okay, let's see. Another way to describe yourself. I like talking about hobbies, so let's do that. I like to play tennis. But you might, I play the piano. I play the guitar. I like to sing. I like to read. I enjoy walking on the beach. Those are all pretty basic, first ways to talk about things that you like, ways to connect with people, find things that you're both interested in. If you're a student, you might want to say what you're studying. I studied biochemistry, but I'm studying English, I'm studying mathematics, I'm studying history, whatever it is, and I'll also list up like common college majors, so then hopefully we can help you figure out how to describe yourself. Yes. Also, where you're from is a great way to introduce yourself. So I am from Hawaii. I usually say my hometown as well. So I would say I am from Laie, Hawaii. Sometimes that's a little difficult because Laie isn't super well known. And if you're in a situation like that, like if not many people know your hometown, then maybe just stick to your country, or if you are in the United States, like stick to your state. So a lot of people that I've met on Hallo are from Turkey. So that's like a great way to introduce yourself. Because if you said like specifically where in Turkey, I don't think most Americans would know where that is. Because I don't think I can name anywhere in Turkey per se. I should study that more. But you could also say like, I am from India. I'm from Indonesia. I'm from Pakistan. I'm from Egypt. I'm from Japan. I'm from Korea. I think those are the majority of like Hallo students I've met so far from those countries. So make sure to leave in the comments either here on Hallo or, send me a message, where you're from if I didn't catch it on that list. Talking about age is important. It's good to learn numbers in English. I'm 22. I'm assuming most people that use this website are somewhere between the ages of like 20 and 40. I'm going to say 18 and 45. That's probably a bigger range, so I'm safer with that bet. So yes, hopefully we can help you learn how to say what age you are. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I might make like my own short video just on numbers, like how to say your age, because like sometimes I think on Hallo, we do get to interact with a lot of students that are really competent in their English, that are already like advanced speakers. But I want to make sure we're not like missing out on those people that are like at real basics and like really want to start from scratch. So I'll probably try and do like a lesson here on YouTube on like numbers from Spanish to English, and then one for Japanese to English, because those are languages I know how to count in. So then we can help you, like if you know nothing about English, if you're so confused about even what I'm saying like right now, don't worry. I will make some like really quick 5-minute videos for counting, so you can say your age, even if you are like so lost when it comes to English. So yeah, I think that takes care about the introductory statements. In terms of grammar, let's talk about grammar right now. A really important thing is to be verbs. I should also explain what verbs are and what nouns are. There are so many things about learning English. Learning languages is hard. But yes, so if you don't know what a verb is, hopefully you can look that up. But verbs are action words. That's kind of the basic definition. And be verbs, spelled B-E, verbs, specifically indicate a state of being. Like all verbs, when you're using them, you need to make sure to use the right form of that verb. So let's talk about a couple of them. There's singular and there's plural. So singular means you're just talking about yourself, like just you. So you would say, I am, you are, or he is, she is, it is. So let's go over those again. That was singular be verbs, to be verbs. I am, you are, she is. So am, are, is. I am going to the store. You are going to work. He is going to the beach. That's like an easy way. But yeah, it would definitely sound weird. Like it would be wrong to say, I are going to the store. Like that's not right. I am going to the store. And similarly, you is going to school. Like that doesn't work. It's you are. So this is something you might just have to kind of memorize, but hopefully as you practice and especially as you listen to native speakers talk, notice who they're talking about and then which to be verb they're using with that. So those were singular. Now let's talk about plural. And plural means two or more, essentially more than one, right? So if you have a group of people, you're talking about two people. So if you have a group of people, you'd say we. Like, we are going to a restaurant. You could say you all, like some group not including me, but you all over there are going to the museum. You could also talk about they, as in like, again, a group besides you. They are planning a vacation. So the nice thing about plural is always going to be are. So we are, you all are, they are. the to be verb is are. So a little bit easier than singular to be verbs. So again, let's practice, and you'll hear these again with our introduction phrases. So I am a student, right? I want to say that, talk about myself, and I'm currently studying at a university, or maybe I'm still in high school. I am a student. Again, talking about myself, if I want to describe, like, I am fast, I am smart, I am beautiful, right? But then if I want to talk about she or he, she is a model, he is amazing, he is a doctor, or, if we're talking about, something that's not a man or a woman, like if I want to talk about the blanket on my couch, it is warm. Or if I want to talk about, like, what kind of day it is, like, it is cloudy. And let's see, some other practice things, like, we are done. We are reading a book. Again, that's if I'm talking about we or any type of plural situation, more than one person, I need to use are. And that's spelled A-R-E. So I will try and put in how things are spelled, so then when you're reading, hopefully you can get more familiarity with that. So let's talk about a phrase in particular that's going to be useful, especially because you're going to hear this a lot. The word is I'm. I'm going to the store. And I'm is an abbreviation, which means it's a shorter word for something else, an abbreviation. So I'm is an abbreviation for the words I am. So in English, it's totally okay to say I am going to school. And I can also say I'm going to school. They mean the same thing. So I'm is spelled I, then there's an apostrophe, and there's an M. An apostrophe can be used in this case, it's a word called a contraction. You're putting two words together, so it just became I'm. I'm can be used in lots of different situations. I guess there is something to be said about using kind of these shortened words. It feels a little bit more slang-like, a little less formal. So if you're doing, if you're typing a really important email to your boss or a teacher, I think it's sometimes nicer to use I am to actually spell out both words. Because I'm can feel a little lazy, but definitely in conversation, English speakers, native English speakers like myself, we use I'm all the time, and we don't even think about it per se. So here's some examples. I'm tired. I'm 22. I'm at work. I'm hungry. I'm from Hawaii. I'm filming a video right now. And then also some extra practice. So hopefully, if you're an intermediate speaker, if you want to start adding in some adverbs, if you know what an adverb is, I'm really hungry. I'm extremely tired. I'm very nervous. I'm super excited. You can add in that extra word, and it just kind of adds extra descriptive meaning. Kind of like if you speak Spanish, right? There's bien, then there's muy bien. So the difference between good and, really good. Or in Japanese, there's ii desu ne. And there's I don't know, sugoku, ii, or I don't know, like that, like it's just like really emphasized, like you're very something, you know. So it's just that added word to kind of to emphasize. There's some conversation practice that I could do. I feel like that's going to be better to do on a live stream. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Let's see. Something else we can talk about is how to greet people. A lot of you are great about this already because you guys do this on Hallo a lot, especially in comments. You'll like say, "Hi teacher, how are you?" But just make sure, like if you're meeting someone that you've never met before, a great way to do that is to say, you know, "Hello, my name is Victoria. It's nice to meet you." And just that phrase, "it's nice to meet you," kind of adds to that idea of, yes, like we haven't met before, but like let's talk, let's be friends, let's continue. And so a good way to respond to that is someone else says, "It's nice to meet you," you know, "It's a pleasure to meet you too," or something to that effect. You know, you can repeat that, "It's nice to meet you too," and that "too" at the end, spelled T-O-O, just means as well. Like it's in return, like it is nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm gonna just compare this to Spanish because I actually just recently learned this. But yeah, if you wanted to ask like in Spanish, like "how are you?" you'd say "¿Qué tal?" And then the other person could say "¿Qué tal?" back to you, but they could also say "¿Y tú?" And so that "y tú" is in English when we would say like "and you," you know, "and you," and that just like it throws the question back to the person. So, you know, "How are you?" "I'm good." "And you?" And then they would say "I'm good." So that's kind of similar to this situation where it's like, "It's nice to meet you." "It's nice to meet you too." And so that "too" just brings it back, makes it like less stiff, more conversational. That's what I feel like you're gonna hear more often than not. Let's see. Yeah, a good common question that you can ask this question or you'll hear this question, you know, "What do you do for a living?" And that's just another way to say, where do you work or what job do you have? But what do you do for a living? And so you can respond to that question by saying, "I work in an office," or "I walk dogs," "I make clothes," "I work in a factory," you know, whatever it is that your job is. But what do you do for a living? That's a common way that we ask that question. So, okay, this video I think is done for now. Eventually I'm gonna like re-upload this to YouTube with like words and other helpful information like posted into it, but I just want to post this right now so that it's up, and then I'm gonna start a live stream here in just a couple minutes. So yes, so please subscribe. Tell your friends on Hallo to subscribe. Tell your friends that don't have Hallo to join Hallo because it's lovely and the best, and you are all the best. So yes, once again, my name is Victoria. Thank you for learning English with me, and yes, I will see you in the live stream. Bye.